Greetings and good morning. It's Wes Stolcik, Omni Homes International. Today is the 26th of August, Saturday. It's a little bit after 9 a.m. I got back yesterday from a trip. Now, let me tell you about the trip. It was offered at my office at Omni Homes International that Swift Mortgage, one of the mortgage companies that many of us use at Omni Homes International, they invited us for an all-expense paid trip to Pontiac, Michigan, to go to United Wholesale Mortgage, which is the number one lender in the country, to see how they operate. So I immediately said yes, because I had to see this. Plus the fact I'd never been to Michigan. So I said, okay, let's go do this. So I went in there, I was like, okay, let's see what's going to go on. Now, I saw an operation beyond disbelief. It was amazing. The culture they have in their workplace was just outstanding. I'll give you an example. You actually have, if you have to go to the doctor, make a doctor's appointment, you do it right there at work. They have a fully staffed medical facility right there at United Wholesale Mortgage in Pontiac, Michigan. They got literally thousands of employees working for them is what they do. I mean, its place is massively huge. Now, where we were at, okay, used to be a General Motors plant. They used to build Pontiacs and Buicks there, basically. They built a Buick Roadmaster there years ago. So they converted it into this. They had 3 large buildings on this campus. They had a walkway from where we were at over to where we had lunch, which is the largest walkway in the United States. And yes, we walked it. I went with 23 of my associates and people from Swift Mortgage, of course, and others. There are other brokerages that were there. I never dreamed I would ever take a trip like this. He put us up at an amazing hotel in Auburn Hills, which is next door. A Marriott there. The room and accommodations and food there were great. They took care of it. They paid for everything. I bought a couple things, sure. I probably spent maybe $80, something like that, $100, I don't know. But they had an old Chevy. This is really cool, and I wish I'd taken a picture of it. They had an old Chevy farm truck parked inside the building. And it was one of these old fruit stand trucks with the old wooden baskets. And they were actually providing fruit to their employees. They have various types of kitchens and dining and coffee areas throughout the facility. Its place is very, very wide open. Very, very secure because you're dealing with people's mortgages. Very, very secure. There's certain places where we could and could not take photos. Massively huge training room. Now, I'll give you an idea how big this place is. The building we were in, I estimate, was about 5 times as large as Intuit here in Tucson. Now, I know this because I used to work at Intuit Tucson down on the way to the airport off Tucson Boulevard. I thought that was a massive building. No, that's tiny compared to this place. Let me tell you, it was such an amazing experience. I learned a lot. I learned how the mortgage process works. Once a loan is submitted for approval, once paperwork's done, it goes down, and how it's done is like, so I got to learn how they do that. What decisions do they do to make a loan work? We went to golf and things, wherever it is. It has a big net. You try to hit the ball in a little hole. I can't remember the name of it. We went to that one over in Auburn Hills, in that area. So it was an amazing trip. I learned a lot. I could implement some of that in my business, and I hope I get to take a trip like that again. It was like a dream trip. It was only 2 nights on the road. You fly up, and You get in, you get yourself some dinner and what have you. You get up the next morning and you spend the entire day with them. And then you go out that evening to a fun event, which we did. And the next day, you fly home. So I had an amazing time. And what in the hell was that? Just popped up my screen. So anyhow, but just know I could take some of this information that I learned and make it part of my business. It is about you. It's about the people. It's about my clients. It's about referrals. It's about collaboration. It's about communication. It's about many things. Actually, another thing it's about it's about relationships. And I think that's what makes you a successful business person. So anyhow, this is a very long video, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I hadn't done one quite a while. So anyhow, I'm Wes Stolcik. I'm a realtor with Omni Homes International. 520-404-9773. I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.